Accommodation at Butlins has changed beyond recognition since the early days, but the thing we've really held on to is our values, which were revolutionary at the time.
Well, certainly in the 1920s, if you wanted a holiday beside the seaside, the only choice for families who actually wanted to stay beside the seaside was to stay in a seaside boarding house, and these weren't generally felt to be very welcoming. The actual rooms themselves were very basic, and you quite often wouldn't even have running water, and if the weather wasn't very good, then the whole family might end up sort of huddling in a tram shelter, which is where Billy saw this happening and he had his inspiration. The main thing was that he wanted to create a home from home, to be friendly and welcoming. The chalets were quite simple, but they were really homely. They were brightly decorated and cheerful with little touches of luxuries. Billy wanted to create a world of freedom and colour for families. He felt that people needed a place to escape to on holiday, a place that was cheerful and colourful and optimistic. You could be sociable whenever you wanted to be, but if you just wanted to be a family and close the door and have your own space, then you could do that as well.
Of course, everybody expects that kind of freedom and privacy nowadays, and at Butlins we've got a whole range of accommodation for families. We're constantly investing in our accommodation because we know how important it is to our guests. For example, our Shoreline Hotel in Bognor Regis has been given a complete makeover, and our apartments in Skegness have been given a lovely seaside theme. And of course, we haven't forgotten about our chalets.
Getting the family holiday right is so important. When Butlins wanted to reinvent the sort of chalet concept, we did some work with Mumsnetters and a survey. The things that came out of it, obviously, wanted to be clean and modern, but it was more about really spending time together as a family when the weather was nice, and then being able to spend that time together when the weather wasn't so nice.
So families want high quality accommodation, but they also want a space where they can relax together as a family, which is exactly what Billy Butlin recognised all those years ago, and still what's really important for us to give our guests today.